Good morning and welcome to another fun-filled week in Florida. We find ourselves outside of Jacksonville and I have been contacted to do some work on what appears to be an ambulance. It is not. It is a Red Cross rescue vehicle. Mostly this thing was designed so that large pallets of supplies could be loaded in here, and there was E-track down the inside of this box, and you could strap down large heavy equipment. There is a rather robust alternator system installed so that this air conditioner and heater could be ran off of the truck. My mission is to put solar power on this thing so that we don't need to run the truck to generate power. We can create it off of what's installed. This week those boxes are going to roll in and we're going to have some fun putting this thing together. Y'all hang on. It's going to be a good week.
You know, guys, I am excited to be here in Jacksonville for the coldest part of the winter for a few reasons. One of them obviously being the warm weather, but also because I have a whole lot of family nearby. So that means that all of us are going to get to see this area how the locals see it, or at least be shown it by them. Today I am pretty pumped because I think we're gonna go and spend some time with my aunt and some of my cousins too. This should be fun. Ugh. Hello, Florida.
I've been warning you this was coming, Kelsey. We've been here for days without experiencing Florida rain, though, and I'm very excited. Today, the excitement level's kind of low. We're stuck inside.
It's gross out there, y'all.
At least for a few hours. Hopefully no tornadoes whip us away. We're watching for them.
We are under a watch. I think it'll be okay, though. Shrimp Alfredo?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
The big one's yours, Shane.
Oh, I see.
Whoa. That's some big boxes.
I'm not gonna lie, some of these are for the ambulance, and some of them are for you, but I don't know which ones are which, so you get to open everything. I'm sorry that Santa was late, but Santa was very late. Santa broke down. Merry Christmas, Kelsey.
Merry Christmas, Shane. Let's get those inside. It's cold out there.
It is not. It's Florida. Okay. All right, Kelsey. Is this one Christmas presents?
I see a lot of Renogy, so I'm assuming that this one's for the ambulance.
I did not buy you a Bluetooth connection device. Let's just not worry about this box then.
What do we have, though? Battery chargers.
These are DC to DC converters and Bluetooth connectors.
It's going to be a big system. Okay, next box.
I think that's going to be a success story right there, Kelsey. Do you like my wrapping?
I do. I'm really hoping that Amazon's packaging is much too large for the item.
It's pretty true to shape. Is it a puppy? Look, more ways to piss the neighbors off, Kelsey. Hooray!
Oh, awesome.
Ain't it pretty? I bet it's going to be perfectly in tune.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Music to my ears. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Sorry it was late. One of them was literally broken in transit. They're dainty, apparently.
Thanks, babe.
Ho, ho, ho.
I have to get it tuned now.
Got myself back out here in the ambulance, and I'm very grateful for this chair that I have yet to remove because it's a good thinking spot. Now, as you saw last night, those parts have already started to roll in, so I've got to stay ahead of the curve. I have to get my order in for cabinetry supplies because I'm going to have to build something to hold all of this power that I've just ordered, as well as I need to get enough supplies to start building structures inside of this thing. This one's gonna move fast.
Oh boy, I'm full.
I'm full too. I'm pretty sure that I just ate like 10 pounds of crab. It was all you can eat, Kelsey.
Yeah,
and I did. I did.
I definitely ate all that I could as well. Morning,
y'all. The delivery truck showed up, and despite their best efforts, they still managed to screw something up. They ended up leaving me a piece of plywood with the corner blown out. And today's New Year's Eve, so it's gonna be a couple days before I can get this replaced by them. I have more coming. This pile's gonna get big today. I believe there's room in here. See? What are you doing?
I'm rehabbing my arm.
It is working much better.
It is. It still hurts a little bit, but I'm almost strong enough to climb a mountain, I think. There's not a lot of those in Florida, but I do want to be prepared when I can.
I think we're actually in the tallest structure in Florida. Good job. You know, this works for fish. If you play the banjo, eventually the fish come, right? So maybe the delivery guys are gonna come too, because I'm still waiting on a mountain of stuff, Kelsey. It needs to show up. It's New Year's Eve. We got a party to go to. Apparently FedEx likes Kelsey's playing more than mine. I was wrong. That truck wasn't for us. Maybe the guitar will call the right one in.
Shane, you know what time it is?
We missed dinner, didn't we? It's New Year's Eve. We missed dinner, Kelsey. But I had to wait on all these packages. Look at all these solar panels.
So much just came in today, guys.
Tonight. So much just... And today. All day. It's been a great day.
This thing's about to start coming together. Well, guys, we are breaking a pretty solid rule that we've established for the Love Hut, and that is not driving at night.
You say rule. I sure do end up driving at night a lot. Look, I even bought special driving in the dark glasses because I'm getting old and I can't see for shit in the dark, Kelsey.
Yeah. Well, we have a good reason tonight. Aunt Lucy says that it's time to party, and who are we to argue?
I don't know about this.
I regret my purchase.
That's okay. We brought something better to shoot.
I think I can find something better than this.
Happy New Year!
Clink and drink. Happy New Year. Woo!
Oh, that's good.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I think they party harder than we do, babe. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Good morning and Happy New Year, y'all. We've made our way back to the ambulance, and I get to see all the supplies that came in the dark. It happened a little later than I wanted it to. But because of that, we got to keep these handy dandy bags that Amazon uses to store their stuff in. And it was a lot easier to drag all of this back here to where the ambulance is, because we're a couple 100 yards off the road. It's like Christmas in here. After sorting through everything, I thought I'd show you guys exactly what all these boxes potentially could be full of. This one here is going to be DC breakers, controls. We have some breakers for the AC side of things as well. Main cutoff. Over here we have a lot of wiring, cabling. Still nowhere near what we're waiting on. A lot of these are boxes that hold different breakers, as well as I'm going to be using them as junction boxes on the back side of things. All of this is going to be hardware to hold solar panels on, and the rails, as well as die core to seal it. And then this one is a good chunk of the actual electronics I'll be installing, but yet once again, still not everything. And we keep waiting, y'all. Oh, good morning, y'all. I'm gonna call Florida, Alabama cold this morning. For any of you that don't know, that's the fuel pump on our diesel heater, which we use to heat the inside. And that's the sound it makes as it pumps. The higher the heat goes up, the faster that thing clicks. That means Kelsey's inside snug as a bug. As for me, it's time to get to work on this ambulance. Because just because Florida thinks it's cold doesn't mean it's actually cold, and it's time to get some stuff done. It is a beautiful day here. Let's see what we can do with this mountain of supplies that came in for New Year's. Oh yeah, let's go.
Hey, how's it going in here?
Hello.
Hey, babe, how's it going?
What?
How's it going?
I haven't quite figured out these new headphones you got me, Kelsey. I can't hear anything. This is great. Good. We're working on a cabinet back here. Can't you tell?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Looks very cabinet-like, Shane.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
I'm sure it will later.
All right, y'all. Time for a little update-a-rooney. There was originally a cabinet here of similar dimension, but it was built with a lot of metal and shelves, and that just was not what I needed for this space. So I'm constructing. Everything is still loose. I've dry fitted with just a couple of small screws, trim screws, to make sure all my fitting is right. And then I'm going to start testing to make sure all my appliances are going to fit and all the wiring. And then all of that will have to be removed because we're going to be doing a little coating with this one. Normally, I don't put too much attention into the electrical boxes, but this one's going to be exposed. So we got to make it a bit of an art piece. I have some big plans for this wooden box. Let's keep going. Yo, I don't quite have work light set up in here yet, and that sun is about to drop behind the trees. I did manage to get some shape to this corner today. I'm test fitting some of the components that I have on hand. I have several more coming, so the odds of this being the final location are still kind of low. It's going to be a bit of a challenge to get everything I've got to get into this one space. We'll get some more done tomorrow. I've got to go fill up the water tanks. Kelsey said we're out. There's always something to do around here. Good morning, y'all. The packages continued to roll into the night. I still have more coming. Due to holiday delays, some stuff have been lost into transit. So I'm having to preoccupy myself today. This morning I got in here and started removing the ceiling panels because the next step is I got to get on top of the roof and start mounting all of these solar panels. So I need access to these steel beams or aluminum beams because we're going to be drilling through them and attaching the unistrut on the outside to this. I got one more left. All these wires hanging down are part of the ambulance system, so you can turn power to these wires from the alternator with controls up there. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with these yet, but I'm not cutting them out. I'm just removing these pesky lights because these are just not the right vibe for me. Oh, I'm on to get a parking lot. I got so many packages coming in. We have one truck here, one truck over there. This is great. What's up, Bob?
You get them all at once, huh?
Yeah, right? I need a parking lot. Well, y'all, I'm going to end this week like I've ended many others. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not done with this project. And I think that's pretty obvious. There's stuff hanging everywhere. I did a little bit of everything today. I did also receive another major component of the system. I started working on drilling out the holes for the solar as well, but the ladder that's here is just not quite tall enough for me, and mine's broken, so I'm waiting on my new one to come in, as well as a mountain of other components. You'll make sure you come back next week and see what this thing's going to turn into, because it's not going to look like anything I've built yet.
It's taco time, y'all. Look at him over there enjoying himself.
Oh man, this thing's awesome. It's the gift that keeps on giving, you know, like the Jelly of the Month Club, Clark.
Are you going to take a break?
It's time to say goodbye to everyone. Bye, y'all.
Guys, we want to take the time to say thank you to each and every one of you who have been following us along so far. If you haven't already done so, be sure and hit those thumbs up and subscribe buttons and comment below so that we know to be grateful for you. Peace out, guys. We'll see you next week. Have a good one.
Bye.